All right, we'll wait just a minute for YouTube to catch up here. And we are live. Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Look who I got with me. It's the wonderful Nancy, the Crone's Intuition. So please welcome her. If you haven't seen her before, she is fantastic. And we do a show every Sunday at 7 p.m. So make sure you go down to the description down below and give her a like and subscribe. Well, subscribe anyway. And thank you guys who were in the previous live and followed me over here. I appreciate it. And
God is like the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, we are doing personal questions this time. So we got you guys. Yeah, the Energizer Bunny is because I've had caffeine. All right. I'm just catching up here. Let me see who is here in chat. We'll say hi to a few people. Jackie Jacaranda. I need to change this banner real quick. There we go. And we got Natalie. Hi, Natalie. And hey. Edward.
Hey, Edward.
Purple Lisa.
Purple Lisa.
Morella. Garnet is here.
Hey, Garnet.
Elham. Hey. Craig Dixon and Clara.
Hey, Craig and Clara.
Elham, I got your question. Aesthetic Delta, this is James. Lisa, I've got your question. Purple Lisa's here. If I didn't say that before, I don't know. Christine. Hey, Christine.
Hey, Christine.
Mona Lee, and I've got your question, Mona Lee. Thank you. And I'm still scrolling. Richleen is back. Hey, Richleen. Richleen found us through Sherry last night doing
great.
And she came over here for the Angels this afternoon. And she's back. So thank you. Magic with Moonlight, welcome.
Hey.
James, I got your question. Edward, I got you. Buffers is back. I got your question, Buffers. Oh, that's right. Buffers is your friend Braden. Okay. That's Purple Lisa's friend there.
Okay.
Braden, I'll have to remember that. I had it down before, but I lost it. All right, guys. So feel free to put in your questions. Just keep an eye on the banner down here, and it'll let you know what you can ask and what not to ask. And let's see, Craig, I don't know if I got you or not. Let me check. Yes, I got you, Craig. You are good. Hey, David.
Hey, David.
Thank you. Yes, Christine, thank you for your donation. You will go first. All right. We can go ahead and get started if you want, Nancy.
Sure.
Okay. So, Christine, can I please have a general reading? Hi, Julianne. Natalie, I got you. All right, Christine, the first card I got for you is the Nine of Swag. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is the Millennial Tarot. So bear with me because this is my second time using it. And it says first time homeowner. So you could have, something coming up where you have a new residence. Maybe a change of location, I'm even hearing, maybe. I don't know if you're in the process of that or if that's an option, but you might want to think about that. Then you got the Ace of Wands or Vibes. And this is a new opportunity. So, yeah, something new is coming in. And then you got the Sun. And the Sun is about joy and success and victory. So you're about to have good things happen to your life. I think it's about time. We got you good things coming into your life. So then you got the Two of Wands, and this says a new career, but it's also about planning. So plan what you want and manifest it. And then you got the Star card. Star card is about hope and healing. So you do have healing coming in for you. Your oracle cards, Christine, I've got Know Yourself. So focus on you. Self-care and self-love is important for you. You also got Seek the Angel Perspective. So look at things as your angels would, and that means giving yourself unconditional love. And then the last card I got for you, Christine, is Enchanted Harp. Let it come in here. It says, let music heal your soul, express your creativity. Okay, so I think that music would help you a lot. Dive into it. Listen to some things that you like to listen to, and take note of the lyrics. And they have messages in there for you. I feel like your mom has some messages for you in some songs. Maybe listen to some songs that she used to like. And I think you would get some messages. All right. And that's what I got for you, Christine. Here is Nancy.
Christine, the cards that came out for you, there are 5 of them. And to me, they tell a story. The first card is Soul Family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Now, I don't know what type of support family you have around you in the physical realm, but you have a huge soul family in the spirit realm. There's your mother, and there are your angels and your guides and your ancestors. And call them in. When you're burdened, call them in to minister to you, to make your load lighter. The second card is the card of life force, and it says, when life comes to a standstill, turn inward and focus on joy and excitement. Your inner light keeps everything alive and moving. This is talking about your inner walk, and how there is always light there. You just have to look for it. And the next one is it's called the Cave, and it's a card of retreat, time out, self-care, and slow down. If I remember correctly, you have been dealing with a whole lot of stuff over many weeks, and it's time for you to try and step back and take care of yourself. This is so desperately needed, because you need to fill up your cup. You know, you need to fill it up to overflowing, for yourself, for yourself. And the final card that I got for you is do what you love. Like I said, take time out for yourself, relax, rest, rejuvenate, and then do something that you really enjoy doing, just for you, and that's what I have for you, Christine. And I think this is very important that you take care of yourself. That's the message that I'm getting here for you.
Right. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Christine.
Yes.
Appreciate you. Let's see. Next is Mona Lee. Thank you for being a new member, by the way.
Oh.
Appreciate that. Is Elham still here? I want to say hi to Twisted Sushi and Phoenix 1111. I've got your question, Phoenix. Elham is here. So your first card, Elham, is the Six of Pentacles, and this is the generosity card. So, in order for a new love to come into your life by the end of 2025, I think that it's important that you give and you also receive from others. So, I'm hearing that your friendships, one of them could evolve into a relationship. So just keep that in mind. You did get the Temperance card as well. This is one of the few angels in the tarot. And this angel is about patience and also about internal balance. So making sure your emotions are balanced and you have control over them. That will also attract other people to come near you and who want to be into your life. And then you got the Star, and the Star is about hope and healing. And you have healing that you probably need to do before a new love comes in. So just keep that in mind and ask your angels for guidance and to help you with your healing. And you've got this. Your oracle cards are Dancing Flames. And it says, celebrate your passions, let your enthusiasm shine. And so, yeah, celebrate what you have a passion for. If that's, a relationship, then just fan that flame. Make sure you're doing self-care and self-love and healing. Like I said, with that Star card. And then the last card I got for you, Elham, is Seeds of Love. Look at that. So you do have seeds of love coming in. And I think that this will bring, someone into your life possibly by the end of 2025, but it's going to be close. I see it more like in the new year. You're planting seeds, so there's time here that you need to kind of wait. So that's what I got for you. I'm sure Nancy's got more here.
The cards that came out for you, Ellen, are interesting, especially the last card, because the first card that came out is you are on your right path. Now, the way I would read this is I would read this as a spiritual path. But that I want you to look at this, and I think I still see a spiritual path. It's important that you be on a spiritual path in order for yourself to grow and for you to be all that you can be. I sound like a recruitment for the army. Don't they say be all that you can be? But the next card that came out, two cards came out of the same deck, is pay attention. Okay. Uh, you're wanting to find a new love, and I would assume you want this to be a very special love, a forever type of love. So it says pay attention, and the second card out of the same deck says let your higher self lead. Now your higher self is what's inside, not your head. And that comes back to the spiritual aspect of it. You know, you want something that will be lasting and not just fleeting. The next card is you are your greatest gift. Your life's journey is your masterpiece. And I love that for you. I mean, just think about it. Your life's journey is your masterpiece. And to me, the icing on the cake, Scott was saying after the first of the year, and the way these cards are coming out that I have gotten, I agree with Scott. But the final card that came out for you is Divine Union. And I want you to look at the pictures in it, but it says destiny is at play. You've been brought together in union for growth, deep healing, lessons, expansion, and love. So this is someone on the horizon. This is someone that I don't think you've met them yet, or if you have, it's you haven't really connected on a soul level yet. But this to me, this is a very important card. So like I said, you need to pay attention, but you also need to listen to your higher self as you go forward, and be attuned to who's around you and how you feel about them, and any type of interaction. Is someone watching you? Is someone interested in you that maybe you hadn't noticed before? And that's what I have for you.
All right. Thank you, Elham. And next up is we have a new subscriber. So Leo, I want you to let us know if you're ready for your reading.
Leo.
And welcome, Mary and Scorpio Mama. I've got your questions. You're welcome, Elham. So, Leo, I also have a question. Are you single or in a relationship? If you could answer that for me, that'll give me a little more, give us a little bit more clarity. You do, Jolie? I'm still getting used to it. Yeah. You just broke up with your boyfriend. Okay. All right. Do you go by Leo or Leona? All right. Your first card is the Tower. Now, you said you just broke up with your boyfriend. So, okay, Leo. So, this is probably what this is. This is a breakup. And I just think that, you need to rebuild things before getting into another relationship. Rebuild your focus, rebuild your self-care and self-love. Make sure you're taking care of you. And then you can rebuild another relationship and not taking anything into it from your past relationships except for what you learned. So learning and then applying that to your new love life. And that should start with yourself. Okay. And then I've got the Justice card. So this is saying karma will come around if you're, putting good things out into the universe, kindness, tenderness, those things that bring about good karma, then you're going to get those things in return. So this has to do with love, because if you put love out into the world, you're going to get love back. Then look at this. You got the Ace of Cups. This is overflowing love from spirit. So you'll have plenty of love to share, Leo. Plenty of love to share and to go around for all. And you got a dove here for peace coming in as well. And then I did get the Three of Swords for you. So this is a little bit tricky. Just watch out for people that are coming in and want to be in a quick relationship with you, because this can be heartbreak. So usually quick relationships end quickly as well. So the best thing to do is to be friends with people first and just share your love, with them. And I think one of the friendships might evolve into something else. The Oracle cards I got for you. Okay, you did get the Devil. Now, this does not mean that a scary monster is going to jump out your bed or you're cursed or anything like that. It just means you need to let go of something. The Devil is about attachments. So letting go of something in the past, and this could be what I'm thinking, because the Devil touches the Tower when I put it down, and the Tower is about learning from your breakup. So you may need to let go of that relationship completely before you can move on. And then for you, I've got refinement. So just know that you are, special, have self-confidence, and put yourself out there. You've got a lot to give. And then the next card I've got for you, you're taking time for yourself. That's perfect. The last card I got is Lunar Cycles. And it says, embrace the phases of the moon. Each brings new insights. So this can be doing some shadow work, working with your fears, and then turning them into things that are positive. So letting go of the ego mind and things that are holding you back from being the best person that you can be, so that you are bringing in love for yourself, and then that will attract other people. So that's what I got for you, Leo. And here is Nancy.
The first card that came out for you, Leo, was exactly when Scott pulled the Tower card. And it's the card of trouble ahead. I have never pulled this card before. And I don't know if this has to do with your recent breakup. I don't know. I would just be aware, be on the lookout for maybe something unusual that's going to happen. Doesn't mean it's horrible, but it's kind of like a tower moment maybe, or something like that. But the next cards that come out for you, the first one is the card of potential. And I want you to look at this card, because that's you. The big person is you. Okay? I've got reflection going on here. Can you see that? Now I want you to look right below your throat chakra. There's this little face. That's your inner child. And the way I'm reading this is that you need to do some inner child work. There's a higher self inside you, and there's also an inner child that has always been with you your whole life. It's the little girl that you were. And I think we all have issues from our childhood, even if we have wonderful childhoods. And there might be that you need to work on this inner child, kind of open yourself up and listen and and see if anything comes up, something that you need to address. It may be something that you've forgotten, but it's still in there. The next card is embodiment practice, and it says, step out of your mind and drop into your heart. Move your body to shift your vibration and release any stagnant energy currently present. And I think that goes along with, the inner child, and then this card also came out at the same time as the one I just read. It's cosmic support. Your cosmic team, which is your angels, your spirit guides, and your ancestors, are surrounding you and sending you love. You are forever supported. Always remember that you're never alone. They are always with you. Whether you acknowledge them or not, they are there. They are all around you, and they're just waiting for you to call on them. And when you do, then you listen. And the final card that I have, and I love this, is Be the Mountain, slow and steady, foundations and patience. You're asking about, do you see what's coming in love? I think that you have some work to do on yourself before you reach out to bring another love into your life. And, once, you are secure in who you are, what you want, and how you feel, then, you can go out and find that special person. And that's what I have for you.
Nancy Morella just said that she loves your pumpkin and Halloween decor, and I just noticed that you changed your shelf up there. And that's
I did,
awesome.
because I love Halloween. And I'm starting my Halloween decorating. Well, today's the last day of August, but September 1st, I am ready, because I love Halloween. And, I don't want Halloween to get lost in the shuffle of Christmas stuff.
Right, right.
So, I'm all about Halloween, and I love it. And I can't wait to bring my Halloween decks out. Yes.
That's awesome. All right.
And I
Thank
just wanted to say that I hope that made sense, that my reading made sense, because, I hope it resonates,
Leo
to
said
reality.
that's beautiful, for sure, absolutely.
Okay.
And thank you.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Yeah, Julianne said you're even wearing the orange today to boot.
I know.
That's
And
awesome.
I have my little raven around my neck. I tell you, I'm styling. I am.
Ready. All right, questions are closed unless there's a donation. Mods, thank you. And next up is going to be Purple Lisa.
Ah.
Purple Lisa, are you still here? Hi, Jess. Yes, Purple Lisa is here. Okay. Is Kale being truthful about losing his phone, which is apparently why he's been distant? Okay, we can't read on the actions or feelings of somebody else. So that's him, his actions. So without his permission, I can't read on that, Purple Lisa. But I can look on your relationship, okay? If that's okay with Nancy. We'll look at the overall.
Okay. I've got something right here.
Okay.
My pendulum, when it goes back and forth like this, that's a no. When it goes around in a circle, it's yes. Okay. Let's get it where it's nice and just not moving at all. Okay, let me support my arm and get it up here where you can see it. Are Lisa's suspicions correct? That's a big yes.
Hmm.
So that's your suspicions. That has nothing to do with him.
Interesting. Yeah.
This sort of. So that's how I would answer that.
Okay. And she did change her question to just to go for a general as well.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we'll do that, Lisa. Thank you for understanding. I hope that helped with the pendulum, though. That was telling.
Yeah. Okay, general.
So, Lisa, I did get the Lover's card for you. And this Lover's card is about a choice that you have to make. Whether you're going to continue with the relationship that you're in, or if there's something better out there for you. Then you got the Empress. And the Empress is about creativity and self love. So making sure you're taking care of you first and putting this relationship as second, putting you as first. Not sure you're doing that. So make sure you're putting yourself first and doing the self care that you need that we were talking about with Leo as well. That you're loving yourself. And then your love for yourself will attract other people in. You did get the Knight of Swords. This tells me that someone's moving way too fast. So this is for you to slow down and really contemplate things and decide on if you really want, a relationship right now, or if there's something better out there for you. I personally think with the way that the cards have been around this situation and how we've read before, the cards that there's a better situation out there for you. But that's just what I'm getting from the cards. You got the Standing Stone. This got a big green crystal in between these standing stones, and it says stability and endurance. Stand firm in your convictions. So this is telling me that you're probably on the right track with thinking that, something's not as it seems, and bring in some green crystals to help you heal. And then the last card I got for you, Lisa, says have tea with the birds. So this is to get out in nature, connect with nature. And if you can't do that, then bring it into you. Sage, Palo Santo, crystals as well is coming in here. So I think crystals would help you a lot. And focus on your healing right now and try to let the relationship take a break if it needs to have a break. Okay? So that's what I got for you.
I got some really good cards for you, Lisa. The first one is stay true. The need for validation from others is an illusion. You are not responsible for how others perceive you, but it is your responsibility to stay true to yourself. Now, that's a mouthful. Staying true to yourself is so important because it's who you are. The second card is time to do it differently. Go beyond what you have done before. Okay. You need to accept every part of yourself and love yourself. It's very, very important for you to love yourself because when you do, you have a certain radiance about you. People notice. I mean, there's just something inside you that's very special. The final card that I got for you, I absolutely love, Lisa. It's the card of heart expansion. And it says, cracked open. Your heart center is expanding. You are deserving of unconditional love. And I believe that this is a card that is telling you that there is someone out there who will love you unconditionally. And you just have to be patient and, be yourself. Let your unconditional love of yourself radiate out, and this will happen. That's what I'm getting. And I don't know. This is just, I just think this is a beautiful card for you, Lisa. That's what I have.
It is. Yes. All right. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Lisa. I want to say hello to Samantha.
Okay.
And we also got Kiba coming in. Thank you for your words there. And Sutafi, welcome.
Hey.
All right. Mona Lee, I think I said hello to you, but hello if I missed you. Actually, I didn't because I got your question. And I'm going to make you next. So a general, please, for Mona Lee. Mona Lee, the first card I got for you is the Two of Swords. So this may mean that you have a decision to make. If you do have a decision to make sure you're making it with your logic, with your intuition, and with your gut, and you can't go wrong. Open up your third eye chakra, and this card becomes the peace card because you made that decision and you're trusting that that is the right one. You also got the Lover's card. So this is someone coming in for you. It could be romantic, but if you're in a relationship, it could be just the tightening of bonds between you and someone else. This can also be a new friend coming in for you. And then you got the Three of, I think this is a new deck to me. Let me see. This is the Three of Pentacles. Yes. So two other people are probably coming into your life soon to help you out. So I think they're friends because you can see there's space in between here, but they're still working on the same thing together. So I think that good things are coming in for you and new people are coming in for you. For your Oracle card, you got the Soul Sisters. Yes, look at this. So it's going to be probably a female, or it could be a male. There's some males that will be your sister. So, you've got definitely a bond with someone is going to come in or be stronger. This is definitely, everything has to do with someone else coming in or getting stronger with that person. You love new friends. Divine always sends me the best. Yes. Yes. You did get Morella. Close your eyes. Morella alert. She doesn't like snakes. You got the snake card. And so just make sure that everybody is who they say they are and not deceiving you in any way. This can also mean that a big change is coming in your life. And I think that's what it is. Just make sure that everybody is of a high vibration, that you are close to, or the closest that you can get to that. So if you can't, call it in and you'll get new people coming in, because I think that they're definitely coming in for you. And that's what I got for you.
Mona Lee, you got some very, very strong cards here. And this, I'm going to do the last card that I drew first. It's the card of getting grounded. And I think this is just a reminder for you that it's very, very important to be grounded at all times as you go forward. So this is just kind of spirits giving you a gentle reminder to always be grounded. The next message is trust your path. And I love this. If you knew you were being supported, what would you do? I mean, just think about that, you know. So often we wait until we have support, but like if you knew that you had the support you needed to do something, what would you do? You might want to ponder that and possibly act on it. The next card is to find your center. Stay true to yourself and call it to you. And I want you to look at this picture and imagine that it's you. And there's like a circle path, and your third eye and your heart chakra are lit up. And I love this for you because it's so powerful. And then there's the light at the center of your path. Stay true to you, call it to you. And the final card that I got is the card of the waterfall. And it says inner power, unbridled confidence, and claiming your place. And I think that you are very, very close to spirit. In fact, you're just surrounded with it. And I think, you know, that your knowledge of this, you know, makes you very, very emotional at times because it's a very precious thing to be that close to spirit. And I love it for you. And that's what I have for you.
All right. Thank you, Mona Lee. Is James still here? Aesthetic Delta. Mona Lee says it is. I'm tearing up now. Thank you both. Looking for James. Yes. Okay. Thank you, James. What energies can be potentiated between myself and Reepa on our next meet? Okay. All right. So your first card is the chariot or the vehicle in this deck. And this is going forward, moving forward with victory. Okay. So you can do that by pushing forward. And I think that would mean just being yourself. And if you have something to say, just say it to them and let them know how you feel. This is you taking action. Then you got the Lover's card as well. So the Lover's card, I think in this case means that something, you know, can be growing out of your relationship with them. And then you got the Death card, which is a change. And this is a transformation, transition. So I think that something's going to happen that changes your relationship with them. And this could be you speaking out and speaking your truth with love. Then for you, James, I've got let me just get a clarifier for this one. Okay, taking a stand. Yeah, so that goes right along with your Chariot card. Take a stand, go forward, speak your truth. And then the last card I got for you is Go Dark. And what I think this means is make sure you're doing shadow work, taking care of fears and changing them into reality as something good. Turning fear into peace. And you can do that by asking Archangel Metatron to help you. He's great about changing the vibes from negative to high or positive. You said I was going to do that. Be direct about our last encounter. I was under the liquid weather that time. Okay. Okay. Well, that's what I got for you, James. And here is Nancy.
Okay, James, I got some interesting cards for you. Okay. I am seeing strong energy. I'm just going to show you the cards and tell you what they say. But I want you to look at the energy in this card. This is the perfect time. Okay. To me, that is very high vibrational energy. The second card from the same deck, two cards came out at the same time, so I'm honoring them both. Your soul will find those you are meant to experience life with. Very similar and yet different. Okay, but very high vibrational. Okay, the next card that came out, I don't know if this will resonate with you or not, but I mean, this is what came out for you. Let go of control. The next card is stay the course. You are moving in the right direction. And the final card, I just love for you, James. It's dream big, dream with all your heart. And those are the cards that came out for you. And I hope that they resonate with you.
All right. Beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. You got some really nice decks there. Those were beautiful cards.
I do. I love my decks.
All right. Next up is Edward Kenneth. Edward, if you'll let me know you're ready. Hi, Akila B. Welcome. You're welcome, James.
Yes.
Edward's here. All right. General energy for the coming week. Okay, Edward, the first card I got for you is the Nine of Scepters or Wands. So the Nine of Wands is about being resilient, having that bounce back, persevering through hard times. So the energy is a little clouded. Looks like you are going to have a little bit of a bumpy roller coaster ride, but that's how life is, right? So that makes sense that the cards would be like that as well. So just learn from your lessons that you have, and all of the cards I got are minor. So this is just a minor thing that you need to be persistent and bounce back from something that may be holding you back next week. Because you did get the 5 of Hearts or 5 of Cups as well. And this is kind of like looking at the negative over the positive. So you can see the hearts there upside down. So this is just an unfolding path for you that needs to be looked at in a different way, in a different perspective. So then you got the Queen of Hearts. This is the Queen of Cups. And this is to tell you that empathy is important for you next week, and also love. So love is coming in. Let that, come in from spirit, and shine your love on everyone and everything. That's what the Queen of Hearts or Cups does. She shines her light and her love over herself and over others. Your oracle cards I've got for you. The first one is a dragon. Wow. So you have the strength of a dragon. Make sure you are being, those things that make up true strength: tenderness, kindness, patience, gentleness. All those things make up true strength, and not how much fire we can blow out of our mouth. So just know that you are good. You've got this, and be strong. Then your last card is Cuddle and Cradle. So this is loving yourself and loving others as well. So I think that you will have a great week if you do that. Love yourself and loving others. And that's what I got for you.
What were that's a fox, right?
Yes, it's a fox.
Okay. Edward, the first card that I got is Fox Spirit.
Oh,
and
wow.
It says, don't give up. It's okay that things don't always feel easy and effortless. Some of the best moments in life happen during and after hard times. Keep believing. And look at that beautiful fox. I love that for you. And the next card that came out, I think this is interesting, Edward. It's the card of many masks. And what this is telling you is, we wear many masks in life. And this card is telling you to be your authentic self. The energy for the coming week is you step out there and you be yourself, because that's where your strength lies. And Scott was talking about shining, and this card came out for you. It's time to shine. And look at that. Look at that tiger. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Oh, I just love that. That is so gorgeous. He's looking at his reflection in the water. He's being his authentic self. And the final card for you, Edward, is embrace your inner guidance. Listen to that voice inside. It'll never steer you wrong if you're listening to your higher self. And that's what I have for you, Edward.
Nancy, what is the deck that you have with the tiger in it?
Just a minute. Let me see here. Just a second. It
Sure.
is I think it is a Rebecca Campbell deck. Let me see here. I'm not sure. Let me look and see. Okay.
Oh, that's okay. You don't have to.
I'll figure it out. Afterwards. Okay. And
okay, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
I've got so many out here.
I love that card, and there was another card that I think probably is from the same deck.
Mm-hmm.
So can I see the backs real quick?
Sure. Look familiar?
Okay. No.
Okay.
No.
Let me see here.
All right, let's
Oh, you know
move
what?
on then, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yes. I've got Braden going next. Braden, are you here and ready? Jackie said, "Uh-oh, another deck coming." You're welcome, Edward. Yes, Braden is here. Okay, so he says, "Hey, I was wondering what's to come for my living situation in the near future. I've had a lot going on recently with my life, and I wanted to see where I'm going." Okay.
Okay.
All right, so your first card is the Page or the Soul of Wands. And this is saying that you can see this twig growing in between the box here. And this is making things grow. So I feel like you are going to grow out of the living situation that is happening right now. And it's going to change, is what I'm getting and hearing. Then you got the Five of Pentacles. You might feel like you don't have the money or the resources um, to move right now or time. But this is not looking at the light at the end of the tunnel. So you have light up here in this card. Just got to make sure you're looking for the positives. So I'm seeing a move. And this is looking at things through a different perspective, the Hanging one. So looking at things differently than how you are looking at them now. So maybe a change is in store for you, and you need to think about how you can best do that change and make it work for you. Right. And I've got the Sacred Circle for you. And it says unity and protection. You are part of a greater whole. Right. So unity and protection. So maybe get out with some other people, other friends who you don't live with. I don't know if you're living with your friends or not, but either way, make sure that you are unified with some good people and that you're um, asking for advice, from them as well. Maybe someone could take you in, or you could get a new roommate. I'm just seeing something different for you than what you have right now. And the last card I got for you, Braden, is the Magic of the Mind. So you are able to manifest what it is that you want. You just need to believe it and act as if it is already happening. So manifest it, act as if, you are in the middle of change, and start packing, start doing what you need to do to go to that change. And whatever it is that you want to manifest can definitely happen with magic. All right. And that's what I got for you.
Buffers, the first card that came out for you is the card. It's called Drifter, and it is a boat that is like on the water, and it says experiencing life as it comes. So to me, this looks like there's going to be some changes, and the next card is to trust yourself. Trust your intuition, trust your gut. If it feels right, you'll know it. The next card is let love be your guide. Live a life from love, guided by love. This is very important. I mean, when you trust yourself, and a loving heart, um, and a love for those that you come in contact with. I'm not talking about romantic love. I'm talking about caring, that you care for the people that you come in contact with. In many ways, it helps you with the manifestation that Scott was talking about. And what follows that is see the beauty, gratitude, the sacred is everywhere. So I would say going forward, you're wondering what's going to happen. If you live a life of gratitude and thinking about what you really, really want out of your life and the direction that you want to go, uh, the places that you want to be at, the people that you want to be around, all of this will guide you if you think about it, and then you can manifest it when you know what you truly want. Don't go into it blind. Think about this before you make decisions, and that's what I have for you.
All right. Thank you, Nancy. All right. Thank you, Braden. Appreciate you being here. Okay. Next up is Craig. So Craig's saying, Scott and Nancy, I'm going on a trip in Clara's and my Model A to a small mining town trip about 150 miles.
Ooh.
Is Clara ready? All right. I want to say hi to Jessica. Welcome.
Oh.
Craig, thanks for letting me know you're here. Yes, she's ready for a little bit of a change. You got the King of Cups here, or chalices, and this King of Cups is emotional control. So making sure that your emotions are controlled and you're, doing things that call to you. So it sounds like this is called to you, and I think that Clara is the one who probably put it in your head that you would like to do this. So I think she's definitely ready because I think it was part of her plan. She wanted to put that into your mind to do something like that. You've got a change coming up. This is not an evil card, even though it looks it. This is actually transformation, transition, change. So this would be going on your trip. And then you got the 5 of chalices or cups. And this is looking at the negative in a situation instead of looking at the positive. So just make sure you're having a good time looking at the optimistic things that are around you. And, just knowing that you're doing the right thing and keeping your spirits up the whole time. And you said, I think she'll like it. There's an old mining town from the 1800s. Wow. With an old time bar with a soda fountain. Wow. That's really cool. I've never been to any place like that. I've got self-acceptance for you as well. So accepting who you are and loving who you are just as much as Clara does. Loving yourself. And then the last card I got for you, Craig, is word magic. So maybe taking a journal with you to the town trip and writing down things that come to your mind, I think would bring about some magic for you. You can look back on it and definitely see what blessings Spirit and Clara have brought to you. And that's what I got for you, Craig. Here's Nancy.
I tell you what, Craig. Clara's awesome. I was shuffling this deck, and this card flew out, and I just love it. Look at, and it says, "Trust in the journey, for it's leading you where you need to be." And I just love that. I mean, she is so awesome. And the other cards that came out from Clara is, "Trust in your new path. All will work out for you." And the final one, I think this is some advice. This is embodiment practice, okay? There's a lot going on in this card, but this is what it says, Craig. "Step out of your mind and drop into your heart. Move your body to shift your vibration and release any stagnant energy currently present." You might want to do this before you leave on your trip. I think you're going to have an awesome time, and I think Clara is very excited. So I just love that for you. I think you're going to have a wonderful time.
All right. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Craig and Clara. How are we doing, Nancy? I'm going to check
I'm
in.
good. How are you holding up, Scott?
I'm good. I'm
Okay,
doing good. Okay, so we'll keep going. Natalie, are you here? I think you're here. Just let me know you're ready, Natalie. You're here. All right. What do I need to know from my angels? Well, the first thing they're saying to you is with the Five of Pentacles to make sure you are also looking at the high vibrational positive things that are going on in your life and not the negative. So this can be kind of being struck down and feeling like you're kind of lonely and alone. But know that you're not. Your angels are always here. They will protect you and guide you. The next card I got for you is the Seven of Cups. And this is having many choices to make. And so that you don't get your head stuck up in the clouds, just make the best decision that you possibly can with your intuition and your gut. And then good things will happen. Then I got the Six of Swords for you. And the Six of Swords is going in the right direction after being in a bad situation. So you may need to move on to calmer waters than what you've been going through lately. And so I don't know what you've been going through there in the home, but if there's something that needs to change, now would be a great time to change it. For your Oracle cards, I've got Welcome Presence. So this to me is staying in the now, in the present, and just, not worrying about the past or the future, staying in the present and just having, good things coming in because you are in the now and not in, what it used to be. And then the last card I got for you, Natalie, is the Ancient Tree. And it says, find strength in your roots. They ground and support you. So you also are being called to be grounded. Bring out, crystals, sage, whatever you can into the equation so that helps you ground. Or you can go outside and get grounded that way. Right. So I feel like pulling one more card for you, Natalie. I'm going to do a clarifier. Oh, wow. It says bubble your boundaries. I really like this card. Look at that. Bubble your boundaries. So make sure that you have your boundaries in spot in the right place. And you've got this. You can handle anything that comes your way. Don't let anybody step on your boundaries. And that's what I got for you.
Natalie, the first card I got for you is Mother Mary. It says, miraculous encounter, divine experiences. Do not be afraid of being powerful. Mary is such a calming influence. She's so grounded and she's so loving. I love that she came out for you. And the second card that came out is Breathe. And this is what the card looks like. And I'll read you what it says. It says, inhale, I am relaxed. Exhale, and I am at peace. Deep breathing calls us back to the moment. It slows us down, taps us into our senses, and reorients our minds. The angels ask you, if you find yourself stressed, filled with racing thoughts, or unable to focus, please remember to breathe. And the final card that I got for you is Archangel Michael. And I just love Archangel Michael. And this is spiritual acceleration. You are experiencing spiritual upgrades. Move forward. So what I would do, Natalie, is I would have like a quiet time and call in Archangel Michael and see if he has any particular messages for you. He is the great protector, but he is also very wise. And since this card came out, and he has his sword in front of him, there might be a message that in fact, not might be, I think he has a message for you. And you just need to be quiet and listen and ask him for that message. And that's what I have for you, Natalie.
All right. Thank you, Natalie. Next up is Richleen. Richleen, are you still here? You'll let me know you're here, please. Natalie says she's talking to Michael all the time using her pendulum.
Isn't he amazing?
Yeah.
Well, they all are, but I just have a special place in my heart for Michael.
I do too. You're welcome, Natalie. What about Richleen? Richleen, are you still here? After Richleen is Phoenix 1111. Richleen is here. Okay. Okay, Phoenix, you are next after Richleen. Unless there's a donation that comes in. Richleen says, my question can please about my spirit guides wants me to do with good spiritual ability with music and photography. Can I get more information? Okay. Okay, so I've got the Moonlit Dream or Moonlight Dream Tarot for you. This is the back of the cards here, Richleen. And there's a special card in here, and you got it. And it says Silver Thread Connection card. So this tells me that Spirit is telling you that everything is connected and that your ability with music and photography is from them. You are getting that as a gift, a spiritual gift to do that. So I feel like they're saying all is connected. That is connected to spirit. So what they want you to do with that is just be creative and do more of it, is what I'm getting. Because you've got the three of chalices or three of cups, and this is you celebrating with other people. And I think that you can do that by, bringing in music and photography with your friends and celebrating. And I think your guides are celebrating with you as well, that you've found, music and photography in your life. I think they just want you to pursue it. Then you got the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is psychic. So you may have some psychic ability. And I think you do. And most people who are in here do. Or you wouldn't be in here. But you've also got change coming up with these butterflies here. And just know that any decision that you have to make, just make it with logic and intuition. You're smart beyond your years, is what I'm getting. And you're very wise, and you can make hard decisions and make them with your gut and be confident with those decisions. The oracle cards I got for you is the Deep Sea. Dive deep into your emotions. Let them guide you to truth. So diving deep into your emotions, making sure you have emotional control, and let them guide you to your truth, which apparently for you is music and photography, because I'm getting a definite yes, for moving on with those things. And the last card I got for you, Richleen, is the Tower. So there might be two cards here. There is the Tower and then the Well. So the Tower is about moving on to something else as well. So I think there's another gift that you have not yet put your mark on. So just think about things that really get your creative juices flowing, and maybe pursue that, as well as the music and photography. And then you got the Well. And the Well is about making a wish and manifesting it. So manifest what it is that you want, and that can come true for you. And that's what I got for you, Richleen. And I'm sure Nancy has more.
Got some interesting cards for you. Let me see here how I'm going to put these together. The first two cards that came out, I thought were very, very interesting. The first is in the hand. The universe is your partner. I want you to look at that card, and because the second card that came out is the card of alchemy, and look at the two hands. And I'm thinking about music and photography, and you use your hands with both. I mean, I don't know what types of musical instruments you play, but I think pretty much every musical instrument that you use your hands. And just look at the power coming out of this hand. I mean, alchemy is creation, and, you're creating through your photography and also through your music. Both are just so artistic. And I love that for you. The next card that came out is the card of good vibrations. And I was thinking about music when this came out, and I thought, oh, the vibrations of music. To me, all three of these cards are a yes for you. And the final card that I got for you is the heart path. And it says, it's not worth pursuing a path without passion. This road will only lead you to uncertainty and frustration. Follow your heart and you can't go wrong. So I think all of these cards are a big yes for you and your upcoming endeavor. I don't know if it sheds any more light on what you already know, but I think you're definitely headed in the right direction, and that Spirit has definitely got your back, and that's what I have for you.
All right. Thank you, Nancy. Um, there is a brush bone indigo action here, Nancy.
Well, hello, Heather. How in the
Heather's
world
here.
are
Special hello to
you?
Heather, and special hello to Just Visiting. Hey, Just Visiting.
Hey.
All right. Next up is Phoenix. Phoenix, are you ready?
Truff, what are you doing?
How's Truff?
Oh, Truff is just hanging out. She's making noise down there.
Yeah, I got you, Phoenix. Okay, so Phoenix is asking, are you seeing anything coming in for me in my love life and anything I need to be aware of moving forward? Are you, what is your status, Phoenix? Are you single, taken, in a relationship, married? Let me know if you don't mind. It just helps things to be a little bit clearer. Recently divorced. Okay. Thank you, Phoenix. So the first card I've got for you is the Six of Swag or Six of Pentacles. This is generosity, and this can be you being generous to yourself. So I think that you deserve maybe a flight, a vacation, going somewhere, that you haven't gone before or you haven't been to in a long time. And that will help clear you from your past relationships, I think. So sometimes a new place can really help you to gather information at the outside looking in, right? So sometimes we have to step away in order to see things clearly and see what you want to bring into your next relationships going forward and what you don't want in your next relationships going forward. And then you got the King of Feels, which is the King of Cups. It's a stay-at-home dad. So this could be a stay-at-home mom as well. This could be someone who's just emotionally controlled and having emotional balance. So if you can have emotional balance, then I think that the sky's the limit for what you can bring in. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is about a positive change happening in your life. So just know that it does say Bitcoin investment. It doesn't have to be that, but it is a positive change. And this does, I believe, have something to do with money. So this could be a person as well because of the roses coming in here, or the flowers, sorry, coming in here as well. But I want to get you a clarifier for that last card. You got the the Five of Cups or the Five of Feels, and it says the ick. So this is just, feeling like you are not getting what you need and that you're just kind of sick of feeling the way that you're feeling. So the best way is to change your vibes and to change them into emotional control and love. Hey, for your oracles, I've got the cycles of life. So this is just the cycle that you're going through right now. It will change, and I think it's going to change for the better. There's a butterfly for change. And then the last card I got for you is an ancient castle. It says, fortify your defenses. Strength comes from within. So know that you're strong on the inside. That's tenderness, gentleness, patience, making sure you know how to use those. That's your true strength. And that's what will bring someone else to you eventually after you use self-care and self-love. That's what I got for you, Phoenix. And here is Nancy.
I just wanted to say I just love Richlene's comment that she put. I love making people happy.
I can play an organ, love music, all type and take pictures. I love making people happy. Yes, that's awesome.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I'm so glad you're here, Richlene.
Yes, yes. Phoenix, I have some interesting cards for you. The first one that came out for you is called Metox, and it says repairing the body, mind, and spirit. I mean, you shared that you have gone through a divorce, and you know, I mean, that couldn't have been easy. You need some time to kind of decompress over this and take time to nourish your mind and your body and your spirit. The next card supports what the first card said. It's heal the past and fix tomorrow. Because the third card that came out is the card of space. You need to give yourself some time and some space. I don't know how long it's been since you've been divorced, but just, you know, I think this is a time of nurturing for you, and that once, you know, you feel complete and ready to go forward, you know, that's the time when the magic will happen for you. And the final card is you deserve good things. Keep your focus on what you want. And, you know, it's all about, you know, what do you want? What type of relationship do you want? You know, what brings you joy? Who brings you joy? And that's what I have for you, Phoenix.
All right. Thank you, Phoenix. Appreciate you being here and your question. Next is Twisted Sushi Amanda. Amanda, are you ready? Yes, all the best, Phoenix. Thank you, Marilla. You're welcome, Phoenix. Okay, Amanda's here. Amanda, the first card I got for you about your job interview is eco-friendly. I got the Temperance card. This is emotional control and patience. So make sure that you are being patient. And you may not find out exactly in the morning is what I'm getting. It may be later that you get it. But I do have a new job coming in for you. Look at this. The Ace of Swag or Pentacles. A new gig. So this is very, very clear. You're going to get a new job very soon. And then you got the 10. You're being impatient. Yes. But I can get that way too. I totally understand. This is the 10 of Swag or Pentacles, generational wealth. This is you moving forward and being able to make a lot of money where you're going to be getting a job at. I think that you're going to be able to prosper and have an abundance of things. I'm not sure if it's the one you had with the interview or not. We'll pull some oracles and then see what Nancy has. But I do think that something is happening really soon for you. You got the floating world. Yeah, you need to just go with the flow and try to let go of your expectations. Right? I know that's hard to do. It's kind of like patience. It's hard to be patient. But you've got this, and I think something's happening right away. Just go with the flow. Let it come to you now at this point. And then abracadabra, you got it. There's the abracadabra card, magic, manifesting, what you need coming to fruition for you. So you've got this, Amanda. That's what I got for you. Here is Nancy.
Okay. Let's see here, Amanda. Okay. The first card that I have for you, Amanda, is Stars in the Sky, limitless possibility. So that seems pretty positive about your possibilities are limitless. And the second card confirms that. It's name it and claim it. The next card, all of these cards are so positive, Amanda, is trust the call. You said you're expecting a call tomorrow. But the fourth card I think is the most important card. What is meant for you will find you. And you may think that it's the call that will or might come tomorrow, and it might very well be, but Spirit is saying what is meant for you will find you, and that's what I have for you.
All right, awesome. Nancy, are we good for two more?
Sure.
All right. So thank you, Twisted Sushi. Mary, are you still here? Mary Clem? You're welcome, Amanda. Hi, Viviani.
Hey, Viviani. Jim.
I'm not sure Mary's here. Mary, if you could let us know you're here, if you are.
Here.
She's here. Awesome. All right. Well, you got a nice balance of cards with the tarot cards that I pulled for you, Mary. You got the Knight of Pentacles. This is moving slow and steady and not rushing. You can see the horse is being stationary. He's not moving at all. That's because this person is plotting their course. And if you can just plot your course and trust that you're doing the right thing, trust in yourself and in spirit, then good things will happen. You'll be able to win this race that all the knights are on, apparently. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, and then I've got the Nine of Swords for you. So if you're having any anxiety, if anything is, being too much for you, just know that these swords up here are illusions, and you can change anxiety into peace at any time that you want to. Just ask your angels and your guides to help you do that. Change your vibrations. And then you got the Seven of Wands. This is the boundaries card, and letting you know that you can handle anything that comes your way. Okay, so anything that comes your way, you've got this. Make sure you have your boundaries up. The next card I got for you is the Warrior. So this goes right with the Seven of Wands here. You are a warrior. You can handle anything, like I said, that comes your way. Yeah, this is just spirit agreeing with the other cards that you've got this. I mean, that's all I know to say for that one. You are a warrior. And do a clarifier here for that one. Last card I got for you, Mary, is the Wall of Thorns. So you may have to go through a little bit of the thorns to get to the rose or the flower at the end. So just keep that in mind and know that your wounds that you have for going through the thorns will heal, and they'll just make you stronger. Okay, so I've got you going into really good things. You just may have to go through the thorns to get to the light on the other side. But you've got this. Like I said, you are the warrior. So if anybody can handle it, you can handle it. And move slow and steady. That's what I got for you.
Mary, it's okay. Mary, the first card that came out for you is feel and release. Release all you've accumulated on this journey. You are holding on to something that you need to let go of. Just think upon it. Ask your guides to help you with this if you don't know what it is. Because just feel it and then release it. Because it's time to move forward. Okay? Look at that. Such a beautiful picture. Look at that. Look at that heart chakra there. The next card is the ripple effect. You're part of something bigger. The details are taken care of. And I mean, here's that light again. See the, wait a minute. See the light here, and then here's the light that's in your heart chakra. You're moving. You're part of something bigger, and you don't have to worry about it. The details are taken care of. Whatever it is, it's going to happen. And the final card kind of ties it all together. It says, stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. You're already doing it. Okay? So whatever you're doing, it has to do with all of these cards and moving forward. But first you need to feel, something that you're holding on to, and then release it. And that's what I have for you.
All right. Thank you, Mary. And last but not least is Scorpio Mama. Serena, are you still here? Scorpio Mama. Well, I don't see her in the chat. I'll give her another minute here. There we go. She's here.
Here we go.
Mods, she may be delayed. All right. So can I get guidance about my relationship I'm in with a woman I met? She's a Scorpio also. All right. Well, from one Scorpio to the other, I've got the Knight of Wands. This is bringing in passion. And I think that, there's a lot of passion possibly in your relationship. But this night can also be a little bit careless. So make sure that you're being careful in the relationship. Um, Make sure that you're having open communication, especially with her being a Scorpio as well. You want that open communication at all times so that things don't get, sucked in and you're just, carrying things around that you need to get out and then it explodes one day. So just make sure that you're calm with your emotional control. And then you got the Eight of Pentacles. So this is your hard work, and well, your hard work is going to pay off with the rewards and recognition. So what you put into the relationship is what you're going to get out of it. So put in love, and I think love will come back to you. Then you got the 10 of Pentacles. This is awesome. This is having everything you need and everything you want. So if you are able to have that open communication and not jump into anything real quick, go slow is what I'm hearing, you can have exactly what you want, even if it means another relationship instead of this one. But I take it that you have your choice, that this one will work out eventually, but it may be a little bit restless. So maybe a little bit up and down. Oracle cards I got for you is Shed the Tears. So yeah, be emotionally available to each other and make sure that you're doing that. That is so important with Scorpios. Being emotionally available. And the last card I got for you, Serena, is Cosmic Wisdom. I might have to pull a clarifier for this one. This is a new deck. But look at the big hand that's over this book here. They're learning. So you're learning as you're going. And I think that you're going to learn things about each other. And again, open communication is just screaming out of me in this reading. And then you'll be able to go to new heights with the relationship with the wings here. Okay, so I don't think I need a clarifier for it. So that's what I got for you, Serena. I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Okay, let's see here. I'm trying to make sense of this, Serena. Okay. The first card that came out is the Fortune's Wheel, which I guess is kind of like the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot. But it's luck and right timing. So but the wheel changes, so one would hope that now the time is right for this relationship. The second card is the card of the heart path. It's not worth pursuing a path without passion. This road will only lead you to uncertainty and frustration. Follow your heart and you can't go wrong. The next card is the energy of love. Behold the world through the eyes of love. And, that's all well and good, to look at the world through the eyes of love. But when you're talking about a specific relationship, I think I would think that your intuition would guide you as to whether this will be a right relationship or not. The final card is expect the best. And all four of these cards, well, the Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. I mean, luck is, I don't know. This could be either positive or negative, but the other one seemed to be positive. But what I'm getting is, if you have to ask the question, I don't know how secure you feel about this relationship, and that's something that you're going to have to work out on your own. If you do not feel comfortable, if you do not feel supported in the relationship, if you have questions, you have to figure out where you're going to get the answers. Are they going to be from this person, or are they the answers that you already know inside? And the bottom line is what you truly want. What you truly want out of a relationship, and if this person can give you what you want and what you need. And that's what I'm hearing. So that's what I have for you.
Right. Thank you, Serena. Scorpio Mama, appreciate you being here. All right, that is all the questions. So we did it, Nancy.
We did, and I hope that everybody's happy with their readings.
Yes, definitely.
Because
can't do it without you guys. So
yeah.
Thanks to everybody. Thanks to Morella and Jackie for modding, and Viviani as well for helping out. So appreciate all of you. And
I was watching one of Viviani. I don't know. I don't get a lot of notifications on Viviani, but I watched her this past week, and I was just blown away by her readings. Viviani's amazing.
She's awesome. Viviani, if you're still here, I'd love to do a collab with you. So again, we used to do them all the time, and we haven't done one for a while. So send me an email or a message and let me know. But Nancy, thank you so much for being here and willing to do this with me. It's always a joy and a pleasure with you.
And thank you, everyone, for allowing me to read for you.
Yes, thank you, everybody who's here. You have a great Labor Day tomorrow, and I'll probably see you guys then. So see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Hi, Olivia. Bye, Olivia.